Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodeau, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number one. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number one grocery store
In Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And you know, you can start to feel it outside. We start to get that feeling of cool weather. Well, it's time for us to celebrate more of our festivals in the area. Very glad for the Bayou Recreation Fall Festival and re-grand opening. Excited about that. As welcome Mr. Carol White, Chairman of the Board. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. Next here, Ms. Holly Dewey, the Director of Events.
Correct.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having us.
You got it. Next, Mr. Mark Knockham, one of the board members. Thanks for joining us, Mark. All right, so Mr. Carroll, we've come a long way, man.
Oh yes, we have a very long way.
So
it was a very long 2 or 3 years
Right.
of getting things finalized to start getting the work done.
right,
The work started getting done about 6-7 months ago, and
Right.
we have new fencing on the baseball fields. Baseball fields are looking nice. We have new lighting. Lights are really nice. I was
Okay.
really surprised when I come out. As far as the gym, we have new basketball floors put in, all painted on the inside, new flooring throughout, and we're hoping to have more events now. Open it up to people coming in to do basketball. We also have a volleyball court set up on the
Right.
inside, and we're also going to be marking off the basketball goal court for 3 pickleball courts,
okay.
and we're hoping to have that done also pretty soon.
So this is going to be the grand reopening, right?
Yes, sir. It's the grand reopening. We figured that it's been closed for quite a while.
Right.
And we just thought that we should have like a grand reopening.
Okay.
And we're doing it on the day of the festival, so that way we can draw people in. That way they can come in and see what everything looks like.
Right.
And on how well the work was done.
Right. Celebrate both of those things. So you want them to join and celebrate the post-Ida renovations. Again, the craft show is 9 to 5. Ribbon cuttings are going to be at 10 a.m. And of course, their job is to build a better community, and they certainly do that in Bayou Blue. And like you mentioned, Ms. Holly, we're going to do that along with the festival, with the Fall Festival, right?
Correct, we are. Our fall festival is Saturday from 9 to 9. We'll have the craft show from 9 to 5. We have 3 different bands coming out. We have No Posers, Leon and the Hot Sauce, and Ted Durr will be there to close out the show.
Wow. Great names.
Yes,
Some good
Jambalaya.
bands.
Yes, Jambalaya Cook-Off.
Okay.
We have somebody else cooking. We have hamburgers, hot dogs, fair food, and then we'll just have 86 vendors. A lot of vendors
86,
this
that's
year.
incredible.
We're growing. Every year we have a little bit more and a little
Right.
bit more. So we hope everybody will just come out and have a look around, hopefully purchase some items from our vendors. I know they would like that.
Right.
So hopefully we'll have a great day. The weather should be nice.
Yeah. So you see the QR code right there on the screen. You can go to it and find a way to get involved. An outdoor booth is only $40. You can get a booth with electricity for $50. Cook-off entry is $25, and you can scan that to register. And so food and beverage vendors want to make sure that they call to apply, right?
Correct, yes.
To be able to do that.
Yes, and
go ahead.
I'm sorry. We
Please.
also have bounce houses for the kids. That'll be free. We have a couple other items we'll have out there for the
Little petting
kids to
zoo?
come in. They have the petting zoo, yes, sir. So there'll be activities for the kids also to keep them busy while the parents shop.
Okay, very good. And here's a good shot of some of the things you can expect there at the newly renovated, since Ida, the beautiful area over by Blue Recreation. And so, Mr. Mark, some other things you wanted to mention as well, right?
Yes, like this says, we're trying to build a better community. So we got a lot of events that we're looking to build, a football field, we're looking to build possibly a pavilion. There's different things that we're wanting to do. But in order to do that, we got to raise money.
Right.
And so when we have these events, we can use help. We can use anybody from the community that's willing to come out and donate some of their time. And the more people we get to donate time, the more things we can do, the more money we can raise, the more equipment we can buy for the kids,
Right.
and for adults. Not everything's not going to be just for kids.
Sure.
You know, we're trying to build, like they said, we're trying to build a better community.
Right. And that's a community that's supporting every age, right?
Right.
The young ones, the older ones, even those of us that are still little kids. You know,
Yeah, 'cause-
but it's exciting to know about that.
Yeah, we're also, as far as baseball fields go, we're also getting ready to build a men's and ladies bathroom and a double concession stand right in the middle of where the baseball fields are. We have 4 fields.
Right.
And right in the middle is where that's going to be going. It's going to make it a lot easier for people that are playing ball to go and use the restroom facilities or get something to eat because they're going to have snack stands there. We won't have to walk, won't have to bring porta potties in or anything like that. So it's going to make it a lot easier for the kids, and it's going to make it be able to draw people in because they know that we have a nice facility.
Well, listen, I can tell you as a ball player for many, many years, that was one of our things. You know, we traveled to some of these ballparks that were a little bit more accommodating for our families, a little bit more accommodating for us, and making sure that we were going to be able to enjoy being out there with them, you know, and making sure that that's a family environment. And in the Bayou area, that's what that's going to be.
Oh, yes.
So we're excited about all of this happening. And so again, want to show the flyer one more time about the Fall Festival. It is the Bayou Community Fall Festival, Saturday, September 28th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And they'll have outdoor craft show. Again, at least 80, 85?
At least 87 vendors.
87
Yes, sir.
vendors. Got more coming. So the outdoor craft show, live music, craft vendors, jambalaya cook-off, petting zoo, hamburgers, hot dogs, drinks and games, bounce houses, and so much more. QR code right there. Again, very cost efficient. I want you to make sure that you can be able to do that. There's also a cornhole tournament on that same date as well.
Correct.
And you can sign up for that as well. Very exciting. So thank y'all so very much for joining us. We appreciate it very much. Want to have good weather. Want you to have a wonderful festival.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
All right. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment and this Bayou Time. But don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights.